Yeah.
When you went out there this morning and did the Blue Angels,
Yeah.
did that add to it just because of you growing up?
Yeah, I mean, you know, I've watched them on television. I've watched that on television. It's like, wow, you know, and marvel at those guys to be able to fly a plane like that. I never imagined in my wildest dreams I would get the call to actually fly in one. Now, here, this being said, I committed to them like a month ago, and I never told my wife. And so I was debating this whole week. I said, should I tell her or not? I didn't tell her. And I'd call her every morning because they're in California. My girls go to school around 7:30. And I told her last night, I said, you know, we're going to have a meeting probably or something. I quoted a little fib, and I felt bad. I said, telling a fib to my wife. I never tell a fib to my wife. And so I do this, and because I know how she is. She would have said, you're going to do what? And so I didn't want to tell her, right? Because I didn't want her anxiety all up, right? And so like 2 hours later after the flight, I talked to her, and I still didn't tell her. And then finally, before I went to practice, like around 5:30, I said, honey, you know what I did today? She says, yeah, you getting ready to go to practice? I said, no, I did something else. And she said, what did you do? And I said, I got on the airplane with the Blue Angels. She said, and it was a pause. And she says, you did what? And I said, yeah, I flew with the Blue Angels today. And she was, well, I got hollered at for about 10 minutes. Why didn't you tell me? I said, honey, it's over. I'm safe. I'm here. I'm going to practice. But I couldn't tell her. I was scared to death because I knew what she was going to say. So it's all good.
She had tried to stop you.
Oh, but she knows she wouldn't have, but I would have had to hear the argument about, no, you can't do this. What are you doing to me? You know, oh, honey, it's fine. You're good. And it was magnificent. It really was. I had no idea. I mean, when you watch them from afar, the takeoff alone, like, it was like, I was good. I mean, I was listening to everything they told me, and I was ready, and we took off, and the pilot was great. He was great. We talked me through everything, and we're taking off, and I'm good. I'm thinking I'm in a regular plane. I said, we're taking off like this, and I'm good. I'm kind of looking, and all of a sudden, he went like that, and you won't hear the tape. I went, oh no. He went straight up like that. I said, I'm done. I'm done. I said, I got a whole hour of this. I said, I'm in trouble. But it was great. We had a great conversation. We just talked about different things, and it's unbelievable how fast. We broke the sound barrier, and he said, look out to the left, coach. I looked out to the left. I mean, I could hardly see the ground. And you know what? It seemed like we weren't even going. It was so fast. It was like, you know. And then he did one where he says, okay, coach, we're going to fly upside down. And I said, what do you mean fly upside down? He says, get ready. And the next thing I knew, I was like this on the plane. I was looking at the ground and said, we're flying upside down. And he flipped it back on. I said, this is enough. This is unbelievable. I mean, so, you know, and it was great. And then he made a call in so we could actually fly downtown. And so we flew outside of the perimeter. I don't know how many miles away, but I saw the stadium. He flew out this way and came back. And it was like, this is wild, man. It was unbelievable. I mean, it's a lifetime. I mean, I would have never imagined I'd be in a plane like that. And it was, and probably the most impressive thing was when I boarded the plane to get in there and all the stuff, and I watched him come out, and he walked out, and he had his shades on, and he had his hat on, and he was walking, man, and his shoulders were back, and I just watched his presence of, he's about to get in this airplane. And I watched how long it took me, and I don't know if you guys noticed, but I noticed everything. He walked up those steps, and when he walked up those steps, he just put his hand there, and the next thing I knew, he just slid in the seat, and I was going, this dude is a professional. He knows what he's doing. I mean, he walked like it was like, okay, this is my plane, I'm about ready to fly it. And you could just tell, I was like, when I saw that, I said, I'm good. I said, this dude, he is real. He understands it, he gets it. I mean, he mounted in that plane was like, and I'm watching him. I'm just saying, this is unbelievable. This guy, the confidence of him, because when he walked out of the thing, I was watching, I was going, well, it's real now, because he's got his, you know, he's got his aviator glasses on, he had his hat on, I'm going, this is, and I kind of like, oh, this is really going to get good now. And he hopped in that plane, and it was like, whew, that's what it looks like. I said, I'm good now. I've seen it all. I don't see no more. You know, remind me of my dad when he used to get dressed for parades, and he would have to shine his stuff, his belt buckle and stuff, you know, and he polishing his shoes, and I'd sit there and watch him, and how everything was like just everything was like straight, man. The hat was nice, and he took the thing off and had to shine it. It was like, I used to just watch him, man. As a little kid, I would watch him. I said, man, I said, this is something, you know. And so, hey, it reminded me of my dad a little bit when he walked out of there, when he walked out and he got on that plane. It's something.
Your father was in the Air Force? Or?
Army, yeah, infantry. Yeah.
Coach, we haven't seen Zach Robertson out there at all.
Yeah, he has some family issues that he's dealing with right now, some personal issues. So, you know, we're going to let that play out. I don't know if you guys know about Coach Likens. He wasn't out there tonight either. His father had some health issues, so he left today. Found out today, and when I brought the players up, I reminded the players, you know, our prayers have to be with him and his family right now. So hopefully that works out for him. So we'll see. No, he was out there today. Yeah, he was out there. Yeah, he caught his first pass, and I said, hey, man, he caught a pass. Good for you. Yeah, he was out there. Yeah, he's a big guy. It was funny because somebody told him that I was on the team with Harold Carmichael, and he didn't know. You know, he's a young guy. You know, I said, go Google him. I said he was 6'7", and he looked at me. He said, is that tall? He was 6'7". I had to try to cover him in practice all the time. He was 6'7". So it's interesting. Or number 17. Good friend. Okay, thank you. You guys have a nice weekend, huh? Thank you.